This is Christy Kelly, and I'm here today with Sue Ellen Maddux, who is my unsung hero.
I'm Sue Ellen Maddux. I have lived here in Kinston, Lenore County since 1980, so practically my life. Moved here from Georgia. My husband was in the family chemical business, so we were transplanted here. When I first moved here, I'll be honest with you, it was kind of like, oh, where am I? I came up from a much larger city and came here, and the first thing you think is, well, number one, it's time to start a family, and number two, it's time to get involved. And you know, I had a little boy. He was 2 at the time when this came about. Someone asked me to get involved in Kinston Youth Baseball, and as a result of that, was asked to serve on the Recreation Commission. So I served with Parks and Rec, and that was at the time when Jimmy Tyre was the director. But I have to say, probably the seed that planted me here was Parks and Rec. Anyway, and then that leads me to another dear, dear, dear association that I feel like shows my heart, and that's the Gate. I got involved in the Gate back in 2000, like January of 2019, I think. And one of the things that I can say about the Gate is I've got so many people that say, what is the Gate?
Well, how would you answer that question?
The Gate is a faith-based community center that welcomes children into the community center to provide them a loving leadership with some faith-based leaders, giving them a safe place to be. That's the one thing I always hear is they need a safe place to go, and that is the Gate. I've had people say, well, with it being down on Gordon Street in McElwain, is it safe? Absolutely, absolutely. And it's just one of the most wonderful treasures in our community, but people just have to learn about it. And that's what happened to me. Someone asked me to go on a Friday night. I went, and the rest was history.
So what is next for you?
Well, I believe in that I wake up every morning and take one day at a time. This is the day the Lord has given me, and I'll do the best I can. And I'm rather enjoying just what I'm doing right now, and we'll see what the future holds. Whatever He chooses to tag me with, I'll be there.
Was there anything you'd like the community to know?
This is a great community. Having been a transplant, and I've had many people say, you know, your children are in Georgia. You've got your grandchildren in Georgia. Are you going to be moving back to Georgia? And you know, I've lived here more than half my life now, and this is home. And this is a wonderful community. Do we have our problems? Absolutely.
Every community does.
But I think one of the best ways to help with our problems is to be involved in the process of trying to repair our problems. And that's the one thing I would say is this is a great community, and if we all work together, we can make it greater.
Absolutely, I agree. So this is Sue Ellen Maddux, our Unsung Hero of the Week. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
All right.